edition. Eric Braley joined here with a very special guest, Bob Schmidt, the head track and field coach for the boys. Coach, starting to get warmer, the snow's starting to melt, and that means that your track and field season's right around the corner. What's the schedule look like for you? When do you start practice? When do you start with some of those maybe indoor meets?
Well, actually, Eric, we got started last week. We started on the 15th, and we went Thursday and Friday in some very frigid conditions. So we did some, some weightlifting inside, some agility, stretching stuff, and dealt with the elements the best we could. Got outside today, and actually we got some snow off the track and had a good practice tonight.
Great. Well, when you take a look at what you returned to this year's team, you have a couple big names that are looking to carry you. Who do you feel like are going to be your leaders on the track?
Well, we've got an outstanding junior class. Corey Albrecht, who was a top 5 finisher in the 400 hurdles and the 400 meters last year. He's a tremendous track athlete. We'll build a lot of things around Corey. But we've also got some other kids that'll be right there for us. Phil Clark is a senior, brought a state meet experience. Alex Mark in the distance events, and Justin Romero in the throws. That's just to mention a few, but you know how it goes, Eric. You need a lot of kids and a lot of depth in 4A boys track, and I like what I got out there so far. We had a real good freshman class last year, and you mentioned the scheduling early, where our first meet will be March 13th at the ISU indoor. So, by the time we get all the basketball guys and the wrestlers out there, then we'll start building towards those first those first indoor meets.
And when you take a look at also the coaching side, you added another person who has some track and field experience.
Well, we're just really pleased to add Tyler Geppert to our staff. Tyler was an outstanding track athlete at UNI. He gives us a lot of expertise in the hurdles, the jumps, and the middle distance and the long sprints, as we call it. And I was really happy that Tyler was coming on staff, and he'll be working a lot with some of those key athletes that we talked about. And of course, we returned Todd Harrington, an outstanding track sprint coach for us, and Brad Piercebaker, who's our throws coach. So my second year as head coach, I'm really happy with our staff.
Now, does that allow you to do more with the distance? Maybe some of your